gassing me up.
Let's go, yeah. I came up through these streets, now who's running the show? Me. Ha ha, he, yeah. We topping the bill now. Topping the bill now. Stacking the bills now. Stacking them. Came up through these streets, now who's running the show? Me. Ha ha, he, yeah. We topping the bill now.
I got Jamie Foxx here. Y'all go ahead and clap for him, as we already, ain't nothing but a rolling start. Nothing but, please. Like, you.
Hey, this is just for the front row. This is the front
They
row.
want to see your wee.
Nah, this the back
Please
row.
sit down.
Come on, man.
Okay, so look.
Let's not forget to have fun.
Okay, well, listen, we're about to have a good time. In fact, the whole point of the Woke.Vote is we want to get folks like yourself to help us understand where we are.
I'm glad you're doing this because we have to wake up in so many different things. And so now, when you're talking about be woke, stop with the Instagram shit. Stop with the goofiness. Man, my vote ain't gonna count it. Yes, it does. My whole thing like this, the system works. When the voting system doesn't work in your behalf, oh man, this shit fucked up.
It's rigged.
Nah. You know, just like we know, when we went out and supported who we want to support, it turns out your way. You know why there was a lot of people at the inauguration? Because they didn't want to tell you how they voted. I was somewhere in Malibu, you know, doing my thing. and the person who I thought was literally going to vote for Hillary accidentally said, well, you know, we think Donald, and her husband said, Charlotte, Jesus. I said, what? They didn't want to tell you. We graded Hillary Clinton on everything. It was all black women. I said, you vote for Hillary? Hell no. She can't get her man together. She can't get the country together. What? They was naming all the stuff that, oh, and her clothes, I can't take it. One time she had on a kung fu outfit. It was, and she did. She did. Now, here's it. We graded her on everything. One girl said, I said, you voting for Hillary? She's a Scorpio. I can't mess with no Scorpio. It was the perception of her. And then you look at Donald Trump, the perception. White man, that funny hair, that long hair. He looked like a high school principal. You know what I'm saying? That big old wide tail. You kids, get to class, you blacks, you Mexicans. Archie Bunker-ish. He was a reality star. He did certain things that, it was just a perception. That's why I would always say, like the Democrats, I said, sometimes you're too soft, you're too lackadaisical, you're too worried about it. Democrats are like R&B singers. They gotta sing lead. I gotta sing lead. Like, you never saw Obama with Clinton? Republicans? They sing in a choir. They don't necessarily sing in tune, but they sing loud, and they all know the words. It's all one song, and they sing that motherfucker, and they singing right now. America is always gonna be great, but what we have to do is say, how can we dial that back?
Yeah.
Because what you ain't understanding when you saying those things, man, you turning some people on. Yeah. You turning them people in the South, where we just did Monroeville, Alabama, you turning them on. I can walk down the street now and be proud that I hate other races. You give them the keys? Nah, B. That's why you should be woke and get your ass up and vote. Those are the things that if we don't stand up to that, who knows what's coming next? Yeah. We can't survive that way. And all these kids, these people that are 19, 20 and dealing with what they dealing with, we gotta be responsible. Listen, I'm 50. We don't have the things that the kids are dealing with now. To look on social media and see some of the things that are ripping us apart. I said, because right now what's happening once we're on this and you see that cop shoot that man in front of that kid, there's no way you can't feel something about that. The young folk stood up. My daughter, she called me and said, Dad, I'm marching. I said, where you at? I'm in the street. I said, for what? Ferguson, I'm in the street. All these different, Trayvon, I'm in the street. So the young folks, we gotta count them because we kind of fell asleep.
Yeah.
Look at us.
Yeah.
Look at all the guys my age. I don't wanna get into that, my money. And we give millennials a lot of shit. But the one thing they did do is that they say, hey, we ain't standing for it. So we gotta back them. We gotta keep them energized. We gotta keep them engaged. And there it is.
Now look, man, honored to have you here. Jamie Foxx is another episode, another installment of Be Woke Vote. I'm Deon Jones with The Messy Truth. We'll see you next time.
Great.
You did it!
Swag it out, man. Be like me. Be woke. Vote.